Hi, I'd like to invite you to get your apron on with me, Lori Fagoni from Petaluma, California. Today I am introducing to you a new product by Philadelphia Cream Cheese. It's called Cooking Cream and it comes in 4 delicious flavors. And today I am introducing you to Savory Garlic. Philadelphia Cooking Cream Savory Garlic. This delicious little tub is loaded with garlic flavor. It's spoonable, spreadable, delicious. It's a little tub of creamy sauce that is always ready when you are. Now today I'm putting it on my favorite kind of bread, which is ciabatta bread. Now the reason I chose ciabatta bread is you will see when I cut this in half, it's filled with nooks and crannies, and I want to fill every nook and cranny with this delicious creamy sauce. So, first, we need to cut our ciabatta bread in half. Now, today I bought rosemary flavored ciabatta bread. You can get just regular ciabatta bread, and what I'm going to be making for you is a creamy ciabatta meatball pizza. Okay, and I have used my bread knife, serrated edge. I'm sure everybody has one in their kitchen, don't you? Okay, look at that. Now you can see the little pieces of rosemary in here. I actually went out in my yard and picked some to use as garnish. And before I spread the sauce onto the bread, what I like to do is make pre-cut slices most of the way through, but not all of the way through the bread. So when it comes out of the oven, it's much easier to get my pizza bread served and on the platter. You can make your slices as big or small as you desire. Okay. We'll put the bread on a foil-lined pan, and the reason I line the pan with foil, it makes cleanup a dream. Now back to our cooking cream. I'm going to show you how easy it is to incorporate another ingredient into this. It is just heavenly. In goes my whole container of savory garlic, and I have 1 cube of butter that I've melted in the microwave. I'm going to use my wire whisk. Okay. There we have a half a cup of butter and 1 8-ounce container of savory garlic cooking cream. I am going to spread this onto my bread, and this is the sauce for my pizza. Now what I love about this new product is when you are ready to cook, your sauce is always there, ready to go. No more making cream sauces, stirring at the stove. Look at that. All of those nooks and crannies are getting filled with that. Delicious flavor. Okay. Now I said this was going to be a meatball pizza, so what I have here are pre-cooked meatballs. They come in the refrigerated section at the grocery store. You can make your own, you can buy frozen, you can buy fresh, but these are my absolute favorite. And what I have done is taken them and just cut them each in half. And the reason I cut them in half, it's much easier when you're trying to eat this pizza bread. So I'm putting 3 meatball halves onto each slice of bread that I have marked here. Okay, here's the diced tomatoes. You just want to give a sprinkle of that, and I have about a cup of tomatoes in here. that I'm using. Okay. Not only is that going to taste good, it's beautiful. You want your food to look as good as it tastes. I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese, freshly grated on the top. Now most of the flavor in this dish is coming from the savory garlic cooking cream. It is loaded with flavor. I tried to make these cooking creams my own, wanting to add other flavor ingredients, but trust me, the flavor is so intense. You don't need to add anything. And now a little fresh Romano cheese. Oh boy. I have my oven broiler preheated to high. And that is where I'm putting this ciabatta pizza as soon as I add 2 cups of mozzarella cheese. Now I like the mozzarella because when it melts, that's where you get the ooey gooey, the long stringy cheese that's so much fun to eat. And if you let it brown in the oven a little bit on top, the flavor is delicious. Okay, well, there we go. 2 cups of mozzarella. And into the oven we go, and this should only take 3 to 4 minutes. I think we should give it a peek. The cheese is just starting to get nice and bubbly and browned on the top. Here we go. And that is what I'm talking about, bubbly brown deliciousness. If that doesn't look and smell wonderful, I cannot wait to serve you some. Now remember I said I use rosemary ciabatta bread, and I said you could also use plain, but I happen to have fresh rosemary in my garden, and I decided to use some for garnish. Look at that. Doesn't that look wonderful? Philadelphia brand cooking cream is going to be one of your favorite things to have on hand. I have used it to actually make one of my favorite dishes, cream tuna. And that was my cream sauce. I didn't need to add a thing. Now as soon as I get this onto the plate, oh my God. Okay, can you see how that delicious cream sauce has filled every nook and cranny? You know what that's going to taste like. Out of sight delicious. Okay, I'm going in for the taste. That savory garlic cream on my ciabatta bread is out of sight delicious. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I enjoyed sharing this wonderful new product with you. I hope you try it.